Guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a new video. I just quickly want to give you that last update before we heading over to the weekend, because we have a successful breakout for Bitcoin, and we actually already mentioned it before. Earlier this week I said Bitcoin is coiling up, more action to come. Yesterday we zoomed in and looked at all the price target, the levels and my possible trades, and then I said today Bitcoin is getting ready for a breakout, and what do you know, just 1 or 2 hours later we are breaking out. That is this big green candle, and if you are trading this pattern, then the breakout target would be approximately 20,600, but my advice would be take profits at approximately 20,500 to 20,450, because I already see that a lot of sell orders are piling up around this level, and this would also perfectly coincide with our strategy or target that we said, well, we could be taking out the highs here. That is now right away at 20,400. So let's say we go then a little bit higher, take liquidity, and then going lower. I also do see something else playing out, is that let's say we are going higher, busting through that the target, and then just going to that golden pocket right here, and then going lower. So what you could do is, for example, take some profits out here, let the rest ride, take the rest out here, or let the rest ride, and then just when it hits your stop loss, that you move, of course, after your entry. And then just let it hit there. So both strategies is kind of fine, but make sure that you are careful with your trading. I also mentioned earlier today that if we zoom in, let's take the 15 minute, that if we would SFP this high right here, that I would take it. I also took it on a 5 minute candle. We went lower, and then right up at stop loss, and then I got stopped out, unfortunately, and now we went higher, and now just going sideways. We are testing this as support. There is on the micro one scenario that I'm looking out for. Let me zoom in here, because this actually could be a dangerous one. Make sure that you have that in mind. Is let's say it is the top, we are not going higher, and then this is your top. Then if the price is reversing, we're going to the golden pocket and then going lower, then we have a successful lower high, and this is then definitely bearish, and then we are going down. So if we cannot really successfully break that golden pocket, for me that would be super bearish, and I will be very careful then with still entering a trade. Let's quickly go to the indicator. On a 5 minute looks pretty okay, a little bit choppy to be honest. On the 15 minutes, I hope that we're kind of printing here a trigger wave. That will be nice, but then we soon need to pump. Maybe this little bit of a rounding bottom, that will be nice, but to be honest, I'm really missing the power and the strength here of the bulls. So far it doesn't look all too pretty, to be honest. Oh, and as of recording now, you see that we are creating a red dot here. Not confirmed yet, but be very careful. I have to say, on the bigger time frames, it still looks good. Hourly, this was also previous hourly candle fighting with a red dot or not. Maybe we're getting it right now, but that is of course important to look at. And if else, then this actually could be a bearish divergence. We also had it on smaller time frames, 24 minutes for example, or the half an hour. There you can see the momentum wave is going lower, and the price is making a new high. So be careful. So we have officially a bearish divergence. On the 4 hourly, actually still looks like we have room to go. Momentum wave is still pointing up, RSI is going higher, money flow is just coming in, view up going higher, and that money flow here on the 4 hourly is just nicely curving up. How much juice it have, I have no idea, but I would say really please be careful. On the daily then, it also actually looks pretty good. Not gonna lie, here money flow looks like it wants to curve up, view up higher, RSI higher, momentum wave higher. So also here there might be some juice to the upside. Let's say we will end the day at and around the current level where we are right now, then we are quote-unquote kind of breaking the spell for September. We had an average of -7% for the monthly return. Right now approximately 1.7% in the minus. Of course we can still have a drop, but let's say we are going higher, or we're getting another push higher at the end of the day, then maybe, who knows, we will even see a green monthly close. There is just one thing that really concerns me with having this trade open if you're in the long during the weekend, and that is that early today Putin declared few regions as part of Russia, and therefore annex these regions. He does that so that he can say, well, this is now Russian soil, we will defend it. And if this retard is starting to press the nuclear buttons during the weekend, of course all hell breaks loose. But there's only one asset class in the world that is trading during the weekend, and that is Bitcoin. So very be careful if there is suddenly very bad news coming out of Russia or Ukraine, that this will absolutely dump down. And then of course after the weekend on Monday, the markets will also open very much in the red. So be very careful, work with tight stop loss. And like I said, make sure that you take your profit, because on the macro we are still very much bearish. We are still creating lower highs on pretty much every bigger time frame. This is then the 4 hourly, but we already talked about this week. This is your high, this is your lower high, this is your lower high, and this so far also created a lower high. So be very careful with holding open a long for a longer period of time, because we have still a lot of uncertainty to go. Alright guys, if you like this kinds of updates, even if they are very briefly and last minute, then please do me a favor, like, subscribe, click on the bell, click on all, so you don't miss anything. Leave me a comment, share this video with your friends if you think that's useful. Also feel free again to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, where I try to update you multiple times a day. Safe trading, be safe out there, and see you guys very soon again in the next one. Bye bye.